What's up guys, welcome back. I've been going through several beat 'em up games lately and I want to take your time to have a look at one in particular. A game called FightNRage for the Nintendo Switch. A little while ago I was sent over a review copy to have a look at that game and I was genuinely surprised. It's a 2D fighting game according to all current standards, yet with a very rough arcade edge, signature of this game. There is a lot to talk about this game and even more to show off, so let's have a look at FightNRage for the Nintendo Switch. The genre of 2D side-scrolling beat-em-ups has seen hundreds of titles come by, but this time around we're beating up baddies set in a quote, far future where humans are enslaved by mutants in a world where the law of the jungle prevails. Two humans and a mutant rebel are willing to fight in order to stop this madness. This game can be played with three different characters: Gal, F. Norris, and Ricardo, a Minotaur, each with their own fighting style and attributes. Where Gal boasts incredible speed and agility, Ricardo has a longer reach, more power and endurance, and F. Norris, our resident ninja, is somewhat of a combination of both. The game's story mode can be played with all three characters, with multiple endings even. But once you are locked into a character, you cannot swap along the way, something I would really have liked to see, but alas. During the story mode, you'll be faced with a good number of enemies, coming in all sorts, shapes and sizes, with and without weapons, airborne, land-based or otherwise. The AI in their programming is actually really good. Of course, there's always a dummy who will fall for any trick in the book, but on the whole, the wide variety of enemies do give you a run for your money. Not to mention the boss battles. These are some tough cookies. My favorite beat 'em up of all time will forever be Ninja Gaiden for the NES. And those bosses are absolutely brutal. And the bosses you'll face in FightNRage are a nice welcome in that regard. The character animations are wonderfully made and the cutscenes in which there are skippable dialogues, really handy by the way, or transitions between the various fighting planes are a welcome addition to the game and help flesh it out tremendously. The fighting mechanics in this game are a solid build, allowing the player to throw a jab or two or to string up multiple combos, wearing out your enemies all the faster. You can throw in a special which you can activate at any time, even if your meter hasn't fully charged up yet, at which point it will drain some of your own life, and while executing them, the camera zooms in on the action. Great stuff this! You can even pick up and use the weapons some of your enemies drop for you to do some additional damage. And then there are the age-old foodstuff pickups to heal your wounds. But the most noticeable feature of the game is undoubtedly its art style. The game looks by any means gorgeous. Not only is the game built as an absolute love letter to some of the best fighting games around, it is actually designed to resemble playing in an arcade hall on a curved screen. Genius! I do feel that it is rendered a tad or two too dark. I would have liked some more clarity and brightness in the game, but other than that, it's hard to say anything against its representation. And for that matter, there are several filters which you can apply to enhance the aesthetics even more. If you think the game ends there, you're sadly mistaken, as there are different modes of fighting other than the main story, with all its bits and bobs. There is the training mode, the versus mode, in which you can even sit back and watch the CPU duke it out together. And even then, after everything is said and done, there are unlockables in this game. Including different skins for your characters, enemy characters which you can play as, different gameplay speeds and difficulty settings, and much, much more. All these you can unlock by spending your hard-earned in-game currency by raking up the points along the way. The game's score certainly doesn't disappoint, and the sound effects are living up to the standard likewise. All in all, it's a truly wonderful package. If you haven't paused the video yet to grab a copy of the game for yourself, do so now. I will wait. No, seriously, this game is fantastic. It's a near perfect game. Other than that brightness, they should have beefed that up a little bit, but there is so much stuff for you to go through in a single run. There's tons of replay value, the characters are cool, the movesets are good, the controls are tight. It's wonderful. And consider this, the game has been made by a single guy, along with his friend who's responsible for the music. But picture that. The game is available for just under $20 US, and it's worth every cent of it. Be sure to grab a copy of the game. Leave a comment in the section down below. I am really interested what you think of this game, as I am that enthusiastic. Maybe you think the game sucks. Can't really imagine that, but still, if you think so, drop a comment in the section down below. All the same, hit the like button if you have enjoyed this review. Subscribe to the channel. Let us grow some more, and I will see you next time.